everyone. I am going to show you today how to do a fun daytime smoky eye. I think that sometimes we get a little overboard with doing a smoky eye, or sometimes we want a smoky eye but we don't want it to look too dramatic during the day. So I'm going to show you how to create one. I'm going to tell you what all we're using today. We're going to use our light color correcting concealer. We're going to be using Mocha Java Shadowsense, Ebony Essence Shadowsense, Garnet Shadowsense, Onyx Shadowsense, and maybe a little bit of Smoke Topaz Shadowsense. And then we'll be using Whisper Pink Shadowsense and Cherry Blushsense. Excuse me. I'm excited to show you guys what I'm going to do with the Cherry Blushsense. I just recently kind of came across how to incorporate some of our shadow senses, or our blush senses, with our shadow senses. So to start off, I am going to use our light concealer. I like to use our light concealer for a base on my eye. You don't have to start out with a base, but I have a lot of discoloration in my eye, so I'm just going to take and kind of, this is going to be my my base, and it's going to also start the highlight of my my brow. I like to start with a clean slate just because for the colors that I'm trying to create, I want them to really pop and stand out. And so this is just a large eyeshadow brush from Ulta. I like it because it's kind of like a fan, so it really helps get everything blended in. I'm just really blending this in and getting everything covered. It looks really bright right now, but I just dropped it on the floor. Shoot. If you guys know me or you watch my videos on Facebook, y'all know I'm a hot mess and a half. So hopefully these videos at least show you that if you are a hot mess, you can still do your makeup. I have a hair on my lip and it won't come off. Okay, so light color correcting concealer. You hear my kids singing in the background. Okay, so that, oh, this hair, got it. That is the start of our smoky eye. I always, like I said, I like to start with a base. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with our Mocha Java Shadowsense. And I'm going to put this all over my lid and my crease. And I'm going to take a blending eye brush. Okay, so I'm going to take this Mocha Java and blend it in really good. I like to kind of follow the shape of my brow. I'm going to use a little bit more. This is like almost empty, so that's why I'm using the applicator. Usually I would brush it on my brush first, but because my tube is almost empty, I am going to just wipe it on my face, on my eyelid. Okay, so that's just kind of creating our first little bit of a shadow. And same thing on the other eye. And with shadows, you always want to blend in so you don't have a mess on the outside. Luckily with our shadows, they're cream to powder, so they don't flake like normal eyeshadows would. but I still like to blend in so I don't have a lot to clean up at the end. Because it is a cream, they still will spread, but not flake like other ones. Okay, so we're just blending this Mocha Java in really good. And I kind of, you can be a little messy with it at first because you are going to go in and clean up afterwards, so, but don't go too outrageous. And so you can see I kind of leave like right here without any makeup on it. And we'll go in there later and put a fun color in. Okay, so now I'm going to mix our Cherry Blushsense, just a teeny tiny little bit, and our, whoopsies, I'm going to do our Ebony Essence Shadowsense, and then just equal parts. I just kind of put them on like a lid or a palette paper, and I'll just mix them up with a little brush. All of these have flat bottoms. Hold on. There we go. I want to kind of bring out the color on my lips, so in mixing with the Cherry Blushsense with the darker color, it's going to help bring out a little bit of that pink. Okay, so I'm going to use, where's my little guy at? This little guy. This little brush is like amazing. It's number 105, a Sonia Kashuk. I don't know how to pronounce it, but okay, so I'm going to take this color and I'm going to go into my crease with it. So it's going to bring out a little bit of that Cherry Blushsense, but it's going to be on a more smoky kind of like purple. We'll do this side first. I've kind of been obsessed with like mixing things with Cherry Blushsense lately. And this is a blending eye brush from e.l.f. And so I put that in my crease and I kind of just almost feathered it up into where that Mocha Java was. And I'm bringing it all the way to the inside of my eye. And then kind of down here. Just getting it all blended in really well. Okay, so the same thing for the other side. And so when you're blending this in, like, you will kind of make a mess sometimes, especially if you're just starting out, and that's okay. Like, don't freak out, because you can go back in with our Candlelight concealer or anything like that and clean it up, and that's what we'll do at the end. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a tiny bit of our Garnet. Actually, I'm going to take this color and I'm going to bring it down under my eyes. I'm going to take my smudge brush and just kind of smudge that in. I don't like to do a really heavy liner underneath my eye, so when I do this, I feel like that is enough of a liner. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of Garnet Shadowsense, just a teeny tiny little bit. I'm just wiping the end of the applicator, and I'll actually kind of just dot it so there's not a whole bunch. And I'm just going to come to this outside corner just to kind of darken this up a tiny bit. And I'm just kind of creating like a V. Just kind of make it even on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up my makeup with Candlelight and Whisper Pink. So I'm going to go in on the top part of my eye, right underneath my eyebrow, and I'm going to shape my eyebrow out, just like that. This is Whisper Pink Shadowsense, and this is going to help that top purpley color not have such a harsh line, and it's going to help shape out your eyebrow too. Kind of give it that more crisp look. And same thing for this side. Blend that in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Candlelight, and I am going to clean up right under here, and I just usually do about 2 little dots is enough. My kids are watching Sing, and I can hear them singing in the background. So 2 little dots of Candlelight, and I'm just going to take and swipe up like that. That's going to give it that crisp, sharp line, and I'm just going to kind of blend underneath and kind of pull that down a little bit. So that's also going to help with your highlight too. And there you go. You could also take a little bit of Onyx. If you are an eyeliner person, you can take a tiny bit of Onyx Shadowsense. And I just take a liner brush. If you are one that can use the tip of the applicator to create a nice straight line, you can. I like to put a tiny bit of black Onyx or Shadowsense right along my lash line, and I just kind of dot a line across my eyelid right above my lash line, and that just kind of helps create a thicker, bolder lash. I don't like a super heavy eyeliner line, so this is perfect for any of you who don't or who are the same. And I just take and dot that line right across. So there you go. There is a fun daytime kind of smoky eye look. I used Mocha Java Shadowsense, Garnet Shadowsense, Onyx Shadowsense, Ebony Essence Shadowsense, Candlelight Shadowsense, Whisper Pink Shadowsense, Light Concealer, and Cherry Blushsense. I will post a link below, and if you guys want to order, my name is Kelsey Hudson, and my distributor number is 191110. And I'm so excited to have started this YouTube channel, and hopefully it teaches somebody something. But thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned because there will be more coming.